and welcome to Vlogmas day 13. I'm so excited for today's video. I'm doing a chit chat, get ready with me. Also, I'm going to be answering some questions from Instagram and also just talking about life. So let's get right into it because I have to leave for school in like an hour. My makeup routine usually takes like 15 minutes, but when I'm talking to a camera, you never know. So first, I'm going to use my Pond's moisturizer because this stuff is too good, you guys. Like, I love this stuff. It literally just makes my skin so moisturized, and my skin has been so dry lately. Like, this is the first winter I've ever struggled with dry skin, which is good because the only thing that really breaks me out is when my face is oily, but like, this stuff feels so good. So the agenda for today, I have school. Obviously nothing really eventful is happening at school. I don't even know why I'm really going because I don't have any like classes today. There's just really nothing. I'm kind of just going for the sake of attendance, and then I'm gonna really pile this on, guys, because my skin is so dry. Makeup's gonna like cake up so fast because it's just so in need of moisturization. But then after school, I have my first ever meeting with a personal trainer, which I'm so stoked about. I'm going in with my vitamin C serum now, but I'm seriously so excited. I got a new gym membership yesterday at Club Fitness, which I'm really excited about. I think that's like with chains, so you guys might have those where you live. My gym is so stinking cool, and I'm so excited to show you guys and record some videos there. It has like all the like things normal gyms have, and then my membership has, I've talked about this a little bit, but it has unlimited classes, which is super nice because they have over like 80 different types of classes with yoga and Zumba and Pilates and kickboxing and just so many things I can try, which is so fun. I really have been wanting to try some new things lately, and it's so cool because it also comes with free massages. There's a cardio theater where you go in, and it's literally like treadmills and ellipticals and stuff, and it's like a dark room, kind of like a theater looking, with a big screen in the front playing movies, and they have like a movie schedule, and I saw some of my favorite movies on it, like Dirty Dancing and other stuff. That honestly really sold me, which sounds weird, but it just seemed like such a fun place to work out. But honestly, it seemed more like a spa than a gym. Like, I love working out, I find it fun, and my best friend has a membership there, so that was like part of wanting to go there too, so I'm super stoked about that. Basically though, the personal trainer I'm going to be working with today is just going to show me exercises that target the areas I want to work on. I pretty much just put on the goal sheet that mostly what I want is to just be healthier. Like, it's not necessarily for anything physical. I mean, I would like to see a little bit of change and just, you know, look stronger and stuff because I'm putting work into it. But also just, I want to go because I think working out is just really healthy. Well, I mean, we know working out is super healthy, but I want to feel healthy. So I'm just excited. I want to start going like every day after my personal training session. And yeah, so that's going to be a really fun part of this evening. I also have some sweatshirts I think I'm getting today that I'm going to have to package up for shipping out for my clothing line, Sunflower Apparel. If you guys didn't know, I do have a clothing line. If you guys want to shop it, it'll be linked down below. If not, that's totally cool. But I am so proud of these sweatshirts, and they're actually doing really well. So I'm having so much fun shipping those out and everything, since, like I've talked about in videos before, this brand is super hands-on for me, and it's not like it's just done for me. Also, if you guys are wondering what I just did, I was jade rolling. I got it from Marshall's for like $8, which is so good for a jade roller. So the next thing I'm gonna do, I have my caboodle, by the way, that's what I'm looking down at. I'm going to mix foundations. So I already wetted my beauty blender. Is wetted even a word? I don't know. Oh, before I start doing this, I'm gonna pull up my first question. So I did ask you guys on Instagram, like I always do, if there's anything you want me to talk about, because I mean, there's not that much to update you on in my life, but I did get some really good responses. So how do you stay close to God, and how do you stay positive and stay close to God when anxiety takes over? So how do I stay positive? So I think the way I stay positive is that I always make time in the day to do something that I love. I just think that's so important, and like, how are you going to be happy if you're not doing something, actively trying to do something that makes you happy? Working out has become one of my things. I really like yoga. I really like creating videos, so Vlogmas has been really great for my happiness. all the things. So yeah, and then when you're asking about what do I do, like how do I stay close with God when anxiety takes over, I actually feel like when I'm having my most anxious times is actually when my faith is the strongest, or when I cannot know it's the strongest, like it doesn't go down afterwards, it just, that's when I feel closest and really cling on to my faith. And then in the future, like those anxious times keep me in the future also rooted closer to my faith. So yeah, that's basically how that is for me. They're kind of two and two linked, so I'm sorry I can't give like the best advice if like that's something that is a struggle for you. But also in all, I think that some people maybe would have a hard time in their faith when they're being anxious, because they might be like, why is God doing this to me? But it's really important to realize that everything does happen for a reason. There is a good end result at the end of it all, and being anxious stinks, but the thing is, if you're anxious, you can help other people who also get anxious, and there's tons of things that go into that. So I think just realizing that everything will work out and this is happening for a reason. And obviously if you have anxiety, like that needs to be medically examined, you need medicine and stuff for it, because it's gotten so bad that it's important to go and get help and not be ashamed to do so, and not to like follow the stigma that goes along with all of that, because I do think that there's instances where the only thing that's going to help you overcome that is possibly attempting medication. Like there's nothing wrong with medicine, and just giving that like a chance. I don't have any experience with any of that, but like I said, I just have experience with daily anxious and random things about things that pretty much would make a lot of people nervous. So for me, that brings me closer to my faith. And I think that any kind of anxiety can bring someone closer to their faith. But I also think, besides faith, also realizing that it might be a good idea to see someone, because there is help placed all around you that you can go to. And I know I don't have like links, because like I said, I don't know. I'm not like this most knowledgeable figure about mental health and things. Sorry, I'm trying to find my concealer. I use the Better Skin. But I know there are online resources, which I think is really great, because I do think that for some people, themselves and their families have a stigma built around things with mental health, such as anxiety and such. And I think that the fact that now there's like online therapists and things you can see is really great. I just think that's amazing, and a really great use of technology in our generation. So yeah, that's my take on that. How do you like going to private school? So if you guys didn't know, I do go to private school, and I've always gone to private school pretty much. I went to public preschool when I was little. Sorry, this is like a for real backstory on my life. Nobody cares, Grace. But I went to public preschool, and then I went to kindergarten at a school somewhere in there. I was homeschooled for like a year. I don't know, I guess maybe like preschool 4. I don't really know, but I do know I was homeschooled for a bit, because I stayed home with my sister, because my older sister was being homeschooled at the time. But obviously I was so young, like being homeschooled just consisted of like learning how to read, if that makes sense. Also, I love this concealer. It's so cheap. It's from the brand Maybelline. You know, we love us a good drugstore. And then I moved here, and I went to private school through 8th grade, and now I've attended a private high school. I don't know, I feel like I can't really say my full opinion on it, because I'm basing my opinion only on what I've experienced. I haven't experienced public school, so I don't know if I would have liked public school better. There is a lot of times looking back where I'm like, maybe I should have definitely possibly picked going to public school for high school over a small school. And I think over the fact that it's a private school, just the fact that it's a really small school, I don't really think that tiny of a community is really for me. And I think that it can also just like bring its own set of challenges. But I mean, having a big school also brings its own set of challenges. So yeah, I don't know. Looking back, I feel like I would have maybe chosen to go to public high school, but at the same time, I've never gone to public high school, so the grass is kind of always greener on the other side. But I've definitely had some experiences in school, like a lot of people do, that I probably would choose to have not had. But at the same time, everything that's happened to me in high school has grown me. So yeah, and also this is more like just my experience with school. It's not even just my school as a whole or private schools in general. It's just my personal experience with high school. Yeah, I would have possibly gone to a different one, but yeah, so let's go on to the next question. I'm just going to go in with these MAC powders. I used 2 different ones because I got one that was too dark for Christmas last year. Is what I got for Christmas video, and then I bought a lighter one after to blend with it so I could use both. And literally, I use these every day, and look how much product is left in them. I use them for like a year. I don't know, man. I just feel like that's crazy, but I do love this powder. It's the MAC powder foundation, so it is a bit thicker, but I do actually like thick coverage. Even though I literally have clear skin right now, I just like the look of perfect complexion, and obviously I don't have perfect complexion, so I do have to fake it if I choose to pretend that I'm gonna have perfect complexion. This little zit right here is really just coming at me. Where's my... She just really came for me. She woke up and she said, honey. But honestly, guys, I'm not even complaining about this zit. If you've followed my channel for a while, you do know that I have had quite the acne journey, and this little tiny thing is nothing compared to what I've been through with acne. So I don't know, acne doesn't bother me too much, but sometimes if I'm gonna wear makeup, I might as well, you know, get that perfect complexion vibe. I'm gonna go in with the Kat Von D Shade and Light palette. I just use the contour shade that's in the middle, the one I hit pan on. I really like this bronzer, but there's a Tarte one called like the Clay Princess, I think, that I love, and I really want to get that because that makes your skin, you know how some contours, I like this bronzer, but I do think it can look muddy. I don't think this one does look that way, but I think the Tarte one really looks like a natural bronze, where this kind of looks like makeup on your face, if that makes sense. It's just more chalky base. I think it's more the consistency than the color, like it's a formula, but I do like this stuff. I look like a psychopath trying to talk while trying to get this on. I like to put a little on my nose. Okay, the next question is, how did you get into YouTube? I'm gonna start doing, oh wait, no, I'm gonna put my highlight on. So basically, I've always been into YouTube. I wish I could find them, but there wasn't actual videos. That's the thing. Literally, I've been making fake YouTube videos since I was probably able to talk. I remember being little at the grocery store, like literally as soon as I could talk, and my mom would always get so mad at me because I would be talking to someone that wasn't there, but it wasn't to a person. It was always to an audience, and I was always pretending like I was literally out there doing grocery shop with me's before grocery shop with me's were a thing. Like I would literally go to the grocery store and my mom would get so mad because I'd grab every little thing and I'd be like, so guys, now I'm going to buy some beans for dinner. And I was like 4 years old, and my mom was like, don't touch. So I've pretty much literally always been into talking to a camera type thing, and then as soon as I was old enough to have like some sort of camera, I made videos on my old computer all the time. I wasn't allowed to post on YouTube though, so I just have so many like fake YouTube videos. I have done school supply hauls since I was in 2nd grade, but I didn't have like an actual channel. I used to make fake sit-down vlogs, I used to make fake life updates, I used to do tons of things, and then I didn't actually start my channel until freshman year. But like I said, it's like always been something I've wanted to do, and I feel like I've always known that I would eventually do it. I just wasn't allowed to when I was younger, which looking back I do think is good. I think it's every parent's own set of rules, and I possibly could have started growing my channel at like a younger age, but also I don't know if I would have been ready at a younger age for the amount of criticism I've faced from my channel, because I have faced a lot of criticism within I don't even really think comments as much. I don't really know if when I was little I might have been more affected by comments, but really just people at my school and, you know, people in real life have a lot to say about something that's different like this. I mean, it's not different to be on your school's basketball team. It is different to talk to a camera every night and upload videos of yourself talking to your camera. So I do think that it's kind of good that I waited to make an actual channel, because like I said, I don't know if I would have been ready for the type of criticism, and I think that's something to think about. But also, don't ever not start a channel because you're afraid of what people will say and what they think, because if this is what, like, this makes me happy, this makes me a sure of a lot happier, this makes me a sure of a heck lot happier than somebody having maybe a better or less strange thought on who I am and whatever their judgment is. Like, I would rather have this channel than have the improvement, I don't know how to phrase it, but you know what I mean, like certain peers to think like, oh, she's cool. I'd rather not be cool and have a YouTube channel, if that makes sense. So I'm going in with my blush nudes. I'm so bad at makeup. Like, this is more just to talk to you guys. Don't take any of my makeup advice, honestly. I mean, it literally looks the same every day, and it's a super like basic good natural look. I think it looks fine, but I'm definitely not a pro. And I love using this like mauve shade. I'll show you guys because it's just too good. This like light pink with no sparkle shade is so good for blending. What are you most excited about in Oxford besides Ole Miss? I've lived in Oxford my whole life. I feel like I talk about Ole Miss in every video, but honestly, what is really keeping me going right now is the fact that I'm going to Ole Miss and I get to move to a different state next year. I'm so excited to live in Mississippi. I'm so excited. I'm most excited for just a different scene. I talked about this in my latest mukbang, so I'm not going to go too into that one. Your faith and also college and what classes you're taking. So my faith, I know I've talked a bit more religion lately over Vlogmas than I usually do, and that's just because that's not something I always include in my videos, but you guys are seeing my everyday life and I'm talking to you guys about every little thing I'm going through. So I do think it's like important to, if I'm doing that, to also include you guys in every part of my life. And faith has become a much bigger part of my life recently than it has been in the past, if that makes sense. I'll tell you guys like what denomination I am. I'm super, like I always say, welcome to everyone, and I'm not, when I say my religion, I'm not trying to make people who aren't my religion feel uncomfortable or feel like they have to learn about mine, but this is just me and what mine is. I am a Christian and I do go to a Lutheran church and a Lutheran school. However, I don't know if I'll be Lutheran forever, if that makes sense, but I'll always be a Christian. So I don't know necessarily if I'll always attend a Lutheran church. I think in Mississippi I'm going to try out a non-denominational church and just see how I like it. I'm not saying that I won't go to a Lutheran church. I'll just see. I want to test out different things, but all within Christianity. I'm definitely a Christian, and definitely if I went to a non-denominational church or anything, most of my views are Lutheran. So yeah, but I think I can go to like whatever church I feel welcome at and everything like that. So yes, I am Christian. And then talk about college. I have been talking to my roommate lately about starting to dorm shop, and I'm getting super excited about that. We're gonna start pretty early because we found each other pretty early. In our room, when I say we're going in on decor, we're going in on decor. So we're gonna need a lot of time to buy things to spread out, like paying for it and stuff, especially if, like, I don't know, like to me, I don't want to buy all this that I'm gonna be getting for my dorm room in like 1 month. So we're probably gonna start in January. Let me know if you guys want to see random dorm shopping vlogs, even though it won't be like college season yet. I'll definitely be shopping for college before summer, and I want to do a whole like packing for college, buying stuff for college series in the summer. I'm literally so excited for that. I've been so excited for that for like the past 2 years. I can't wait to do my move-in vlogs and all that. But shopping for college is honestly gonna start really soon. I was even gonna, I considered buying some things on Black Friday. I just didn't really find anything. If you guys are wondering, I was using a Maybelline mascara, and now I'm going over with a Clinique one. But our room color is like orange, pinks, basically just like those kinds of tones. Yellows, like mustard yellows. Super excited. We're getting a futon for him, and I've been looking into like light pink. There's really cute navy blue ones, orange ones. I don't know if I would get an orange one. I really like that idea, but I just like, I don't know what space that would go in after college. But also like if I got one that was super cheap, that's like totally fine. I'll just quick talk about my classes. I think I'm gonna do a semester 2 update. I did a video in the beginning of the semester about the classes I was taking and all that, so I'll put that, like I said, in the cards, and then you guys can check that out if you guys want more in detail. But I'll let you guys know how the classes are going, and also comment down below and let me know if you want a semester 2 update where I just talk about the classes I'm taking and stuff. I just feel like videos like that's helpful because then you kind of get a rundown of what's going on behind the scenes before I start vlogging and stuff for that semester. And you just kind of get a grip on what's going on in the videos a little better, even though I talk and like repeat things obviously I said in those videos. You don't have to watch them, but I think they're kind of fun to make. So basically my classes, my first block is at a community college, and I finished it. I took my final for that class this past Sunday, and it's finished over. I get out of school this coming, I have a final next Friday, and that's the last day before Christmas break, which is kind of upsetting because, I mean, think about it. Christmas is Monday, so I get like 2 days without school to be happy about Christmas, so that sucks. My second block is social media and yearbook. Love those classes. Those are such great. My social media thing has been such a great opportunity. My third block is stats. The good thing about that class is that it's for college credit, and if I pass it, I never have to take a math class at college, which is super nice. but also I hate that class. It's been really hard for me, and I can't wait for it to be over, and I'm really hoping I pass. It's pretty much almost impossible for me not to pass it. By pass I mean get a B. I know if I get a C I pass it, but I don't necessarily want to get a C in it. Oh gosh, okay, I guess that looks fine. Fourth block is gym. I love my gym class. I have it with like all my best friends, which is super fun, and I'm gonna really miss athletic performance. I'm excited though that I will go to the gym every day on my own and with my friends, instead of just having a gym class during school where like I barely work out, but I use it as my excuse to not work out, and it's like, girl, you got nothing from just going to gym. Okay guys, so I'm finished with my makeup look. I didn't get to answering all my questions, but I'll probably go ahead and answer some more that I got in a vlog or something. And yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed today's video. I know I talked and this is a pretty long one. It's really hard to get me to shut up, but I'll see you guys tomorrow in Vlogmas Day 14. That's insane. So see you lovely sunflowers next time. You will get a sentimental feeling when you hear voices singing, "Let me, darling," that falls with boughs of holly. You get around the Christmas tree, have a happy holiday. Everyone